Welcome to 2021. It's a new year, new you, and new addition to Penn Station. What a great start. Hopefully 2021 is going to be such a great... Oh god, no. Welcome aboard, everyone. It's your conductor on this wild ride, trying to make it as smooth as possible, Demetrius Villa. And we're going to explore Moynihan Train Hall, a long-awaited addition to revitalize the rat hole we know as New Penn Station. Before we arrive, I want to thank you all for being a passenger on the American Rail Club with an amazing 2020, reaching over 22,000 subscribers and 2 million new views. No matter where the rails take us, we can only move forward and faster from here. Now, Penn Station. The OG was regarded by many as the pinnacle of American rail stations, where it was described that one would arrive in New York as a god, with its Beaux Arts designed Corinthian columns, majestic natural lighting, and timeless Roman-inspired feel. Truly a station that would stand the test of time. Unfortunately cut short by short-term greed and demolished. Demolished for this.
The place literally becomes a homeless encampment in the winter.
If you didn't think you needed an umbrella today, you were wrong.
The station has a reputation as being like the worst possible place to go in the city.
The floors near tracks 18 and 19 of the LIRR were slick. Do you avoid Penn Station as much as possible?
As much as possible.
Commuters say, just another day, another problem around here.
I'm down on the Amtrak level now, and this is significantly sadder than upstairs. Come here, and it's just dingy and dark. There's exposed pipe everywhere, maintenance tripping. I would definitely be bummed as a tourist to come here and see this. It doesn't seem like a world-class city.
We had one last question for the Amtrak guy.
Any filters to get rid of the pee smell in the actual terminals? Or is that part of the nostalgia? You know, it smells like urine when you're walking around sometimes.
Truly, a sin against God and gods. Well, good gentlemen and good few ladies, that sin has been, well, halfway repented for. Planned as far back as the 90s, the state of New York, Amtrak, and the federal government proposed turning the James A. Farley Post Office across the street from the station, coincidentally also designed by the same McKin, Mead, and White of the original Penn Station, and repurpose it to a new train hall. After years of deliberation and plans, spearheaded by the late great Senator Daniel Patrick Moynihan, to bring glory back to the station. It was finally put to work in 2010. A 10-year project with 3 years of construction and a total cost approaching $2 billion. Far more than projected, but hey, no surprise here in the good old USA. Check out this video to learn more why train projects cost so much more in America than the rest of the first world. And don't forget to subscribe for more train content featuring analysis, news, travel, and fun on the rails. The station is now open to the public on January 1st, 2020, and passengers, residents, and tourists alike have had a couple of days to enjoy the brand new station. And my, it is absolutely gorgeous. The Moynihan Train Hall features parabolic skylight windows that the rat den across the street lacked, a beautiful 12-foot tall analog Art Deco clock mixed with large and clear digital screens spanning the hall for Amtrak, Long Island Railroad, and the MTA, light and airy concourses, a modern wood-paneled Amtrak waiting room, comfy cozy lounges, and a number of art installations celebrating New York, New York. And all this wonderful project, bringing light to a dark age, is not without its downsides. Many critics, designers, and New Yorkers have criticized that although the hall, as grand as it might be, will never reach the grandeur and near holy splendor that its past sister had. They're absolutely right in that regard, but at this point, it's still a step forward for America's reviving train culture. What's the truly saddening part in this comeback story is the unfortunate loss of the young president of the Moynihan Station Development Corp., Michael Evans, who at the age of 40 was distraught with the amount of pressure to make everything as perfect as possible. From the Italian stone, the building's fiber optic network, LED screens, and clock, and more. He ultimately took his own life back in March of 2020. Evans' partner of 16 years, Brian Lutz, says, quote, "He died by suicide after being terrorized by Governor Andrew Cuomo. Evan's last words in his suicide note were this: "I have tried to make Moynihan beautiful and get done ahead of schedule, but I got out over my skis. I have been grappling with how to fix, but I cannot. I am sorry I failed you and Eric and the governor's team. Try to forgive me someday if you can." To Michael, your work is beautiful and a testament to the greatness of America's past and future to come on the rails. Rest in peace knowing that you accomplished what you set out to do, and then some. If you are in the tri-state area, I encourage you to take a gander and stroll through this amazing work and balance of classical and modern architecture. I know travel has been a bummer in the 2020s, but at least for now, time being, you can walk amongst the revival of Penn Station. Not quite as a god, but certainly among the angels. Thank you all for writing, and be sure you are subscribed to the American Rail Club and pull on that bell so you can see new videos as soon as they arrive at the station. See you on board next time.